Coach, 2 years ago here, you were pretty unhappy with the performance, the fight that your team gave out on the mat. How do you feel you're at?
Well, you know, I mean, I thought my heavyweight actually wrestled hard. Had a chance to win, 97. You know, he gave himself a chance to win. 65 gave himself a chance to win. 41 gave himself a chance to win. Obviously, some of these other weight classes, we didn't give ourselves a chance to win. We got out fought, we got out hustled, got our hand fought, which is, you know, that's Iowa's signature technique and tactic, is to out hand fight you. We spend 100 hours in that position, and then some reason we still don't come inside that collar. So much more disappointed this year.
Coach, going forward at 133, is Meeks the guy?
Well, you know, I think you know, Meeks is the guy for us. He's out of the red shirt, so he's the guy. I think we just have to do a better job of getting his weight under control a little bit. Coming out of high school, I don't think he's ever had to, you know, really maintain a weight to move to lose any weight to wrestle. He wrestled 138 his senior year, but I think once he feels good, I mean, the kid out there, I mean, Ramos is good. He's the #3 guy in the country, and John knew what he was coming. John knew what the kid was doing as far as coming inside the collar and shooting the high crotch on him, and he was aware of that. But Ramos is, you know, he's third in the country for a reason. John's straight out of high school, so I think it's a great experience for him. I think he'll continue to improve, and I think once we get this weight situation under control, he'll be fine.
Kevin, with 7 underclassmen, are you pretty much telling the Cyclone fans just to be faithful?
Well, I mean, I'm not telling anybody to be faithful. Obviously, you know, you got Cyclone fans that are Cyclone fans, and they're fans for life. We just want them to realize that it is a season. It's a long season. And obviously, we're 2 matches in, and we're 0-2, so obviously we're not feeling good about it, but we wrestle again in a couple weeks, and we'll keep pushing forward. Like I said, I think, you know, I got some guys that I can live with their performance tonight. I got some guys that, you know, there's going to be some hurt feelings here, you know, in a few minutes. So it is what it is, and we just have to continue to grind and get better and find the guys that want to step out there and smack a guy and hit a guy and battle and continue to wrestle in every single situation. That's what we have to do.
It was the first time for most of these guys to wrestle in Carver. Did the experience overwhelm anything, Jim?
Well, I mean, if you look at the results, you would say that, but I don't think so. I think, you know, I think that, you know, there's some baseline positions that you have to maintain when you wrestle at the University of Iowa. And number 1 is to control the tie-up. Number 2 is to continue to wrestle in every situation. Number 3 is to get your offense off and look to score yourself. And when those things aren't being done, you know, you get tight matches at 97. You get tight matches at 141 because you don't get your offense up. They did enough to maintain and build position, but we didn't do enough to win at 41 and get our offense off. And 97, we make it closer than it really needs to be, although, you know, obviously it's his second match in 2 years, and he'll continue to improve. And I think sometime, you know, I think he made it out a little bit too much than it really is. You know, Kevin Jackson coming out, living in Iowa City, you know, having his first opportunity to wrestle Hawkeye in Carver. I think he made a little bit too much out of it, and you kind of seen some of the hesitation in his wrestling, you know. But I don't know. I haven't talked to him. I haven't talked to him yet. You know, I'll have to ask him. I felt pretty good. I think they felt pretty good prior to the match starting. But when the lights were on and it was time to wrestle in every position, we stopped wrestling in position on the mat. We stopped wrestling in position, and so it, you know, either.
Coach, where's Max Mayfield? Would he be the guy at 149?
We need Max back bad. We need him back. No disrespect to Luke Swallow, but we need Max back bad. He's a senior. He provides senior leadership, and he's got experience to give us what we need at that weight class. We're you know, obviously you know the story about 149 and where we're at and what we were expecting to have coming in, and obviously. We got to get our best guy in there, and Max is our best guy. We haven't been able to have him since the Cyclone opened. So he's been cleared. Our expectations are for him to wrestle our next dual match. But he's been cleared to wrestle, and he's over that concussion symptoms and passed the concussion test. So we need him back for sure.
Thanks, Coach.
Let's go.